Hi everyone, happy Saturday. So I know I'm few days late into the start of the month. However, I did want to do my official monthly kickoff of my coloring tags and then do a showcase of what you guys posted to Instagram last month. If there's anything ever posted outside of Instagram, let me know because I want to feature it. I just assume most people are posting their stuff to Instagram, but if that's not the case, then please let me know. So we'll have two tags again this month. I'm going to post on the community page. Probably it will be up before this video is showing my coloring tags for the rest of the year. So this month we are continuing with the alphabet series with Alphabet Color 2022 OPQ. And then we are also continuing with Watercolor Summer 2022. I normally do it through the first day of fall, but let's just go ahead and make it to the end of the month because some people just may not have had a chance to get to it yet, and that gives you an extra 10 days or so at the end of the month, because I think it's like the 21st to we can just wrap up the tag that way. I think that's close enough. I'm not too much of a stickler for that, so we'll just run it through the end of September. Then in October, I will have two tags again. We will be doing Alphabet Color 2022 RS. And then we will be doing Cattober again this year, of course. November will be TUV for the alphabet color, and December will be the rest of the letters, so W, X, Y, and Z. And we will have gone through the entire alphabet in a year, so that will be exciting. I think next year I'm not going to do a year-long tag. I'll do these ones that I really love doing throughout the year, and I might even add another one in. But and I've enjoyed doing it, don't get me wrong. It's just next year that will give me a little more, feels like a little more room to color in books that may not even fit the tag for the month. Like, it challenged me this year, but I'd feel like next year I kind of want to do my own thing. So it was a fun challenge, but then I also kind of want to go back and not have to worry about trying to make a page fit into my tag for the month more times than not. So, all right, this month, Alphabet Color 2022 OPQ. I decided to include Q in this one because I figured it'd be harder. It'd give you another letter to look, since this one might be a little bit more difficult than R and S will. I'm pretty sure R and S will be fairly easy. So as usual, I have a pile of books here to kind of go through some of the ideas I've been brainstorming for the month. Some of these are pictures that I would like to do this month, but I'm also not going to say I plan on coloring them, because as soon as I say that, with the exception of one, as soon as I say that, of course, life laughs, and and I start a new job this month, so I have to be a little careful. I'm not sure what that's going to entail. All right, so some of the OPQs that I've been thinking of are people. So any book that has a person in it, which should be, a really broad range of books. I'd like to go back to Grains of Gold by Hannah Carlzon. I've been really enjoying this book, and either do the next pages in the series, which would help if I had the camera. There we go. Either doing these two or maybe these two. I don't know. I'd rather do these two just because for me they're more fun, but I kind of want to go front to back in the book too. I think that would be fun and definitely something I haven't been doing. So, and it does have an of in it, so technically there's an O in the title. So if it has a of or something like that, then I guess technically it counts. Again, I am not too fussed about it. If you can make it work, then I'm happy. So that's one I plan to work in this month tentatively. Now, this is the one This is, I think, Precious Cat or for Story of Precious Cats, and it goes through all the seasons. And Poet Spice is still running her Pirates for Poet tag this month, and I was supposed to work on this over 2 months and didn't get to it last month. So we are going to try to do it this month. But are we going to get the whole thing done? I don't know. I'm going to find it. It's here. Here it is. Alright. So it's... I did not organize this well. Anyway, okay. Hang on a sec. This is really annoying me. Hopefully that wasn't anything important. Alright, back to it. I want to do this set of pages. Now, am I going to get all of this done in September? Ooh. Probably not, but what I'd like to do is do maybe a watercolor base and then work on filling it in with pencils. And we might, we might be able to get all the watercolor and then pencil work done on half of it or something. So I don't know, but these are two you will be seeing. I would like to do this. I don't know if people want me to try to do this as a color along and show you every step of the way, or if you want me to condense this with some sped through coloring or whatever. Let me know in the comments which you would prefer. And yeah, needless to say, I am very nerve-wracked about this because this will be probably one of the biggest projects I've tried to do this year. And I would like to do like this gold with actual pencils instead and watercolors instead of using like gold gel pens and stuff. But I don't know. It might get to the point by the time I get all the way over here to the right, I might just say I'm done and add some gel pen to this. And a lot of it too is going to depend on how the paper does. If things bleed through, am I going to treat it first? I don't know. I didn't have to treat my other Japanese coloring book that I did a watercolor base in, so I'll still have to think on it. You'll probably see this, I'm thinking, next Wednesday as with the watercolor side, so we'll see. But that is ambitious, but that is one of the things I do plan on doing. So pirates are a big one for the month. Anything by Angela Porter will work. So this is her Whimsical Cats coloring book, which I definitely need to color one in. I think this was released earlier this year. Thomas Pavitt. I really enjoy his Disney's villain spiroglyphics. Well, y'all know I like my villains, so I'll probably do at least one in here this month. I know he's got some different ones out, but I like so far I only have the Disney villains. I did not get to this one last month, but thankfully, because it's David Peterson, I should be able to get to it this month. And I would like to do some ink tints in here. So might just go ahead and do the very first page, since I'm not really sure where to start in here and how everything's going to do, but I think ink tints would do particularly well in here, or watercolor and some pencil shading might as well. So patterns, this is not the right book. I thought I had a color by number patterns, but I don't. So this is color by number flowers. This isn't right. Any patterns book will work for the month. Speaking of which, our pattern queen, Elisa, oh gosh, over at Lisa's Coloring Corner, I just wanted to put out a special, keep her in your thoughts and your prayers kind of thing. She's going through eye surgery, and she's got some things going on with her eyesight, and we all know, how important coloring is to us, and how, well, I mean, how important your eyes are for being able to do anything day to day, much less the hobbies you enjoy. And so just wanted to put that out there that, kind of keep her in your thoughts as she's going to go through surgery for it, and, wishing her a speedy recovery. And it seems like a lot of us are going through some eye issues lately. My friend Anne over at Anne's Colorful Life also is dealing with some eye issues. So, like I said, that I can't even imagine. I'm almost not blind, but like I cannot read anything out of my left eye. I'm just pretty much almost completely blind out of my left eye, and so my sight, I know how precarious it can be, and just a moment's notice, that type of stuff just worries me as well. So just thinking about them, and yeah, just as inside. Sorry, but patterns will work for the month. Plants. So I guess flowers are technically plants, so any flowers would count for the month. I really need to color some in here. This was supposed to be part of my 10 books to finish, and I've done zero zilch in it this year. This is the Wicked Plants coloring book. So maybe I can do a couple in here to get it jump started. So anything with plants. I would like to do a page out of this one this month. I know this is the, I'm assuming French translation, but I'm going to count it anyway because I can. And it's also right here in this part of the book too. So I would really like to do a page out of this book. This has got to be one of my favorite finds in terms of adorable books, and so I would really like to do a page out of this one this month. As far as Q, anything with quests in it will work. So there are Sun Life Drawing has like fantasy quests. The Color Quest book series also would work. Anything, like I said, with Questo, well, you have Quest in the title, then you have Color Questopia is an author. So anything with Quest in it would work. I was loving coloring in this for a long time, and then I stuck it on my shelf and forgot about it. So I would like to do another page in here this month. Places, so I said people, places also works. So if you have like a travel book, I mean, places could technically be anywhere. So pretty much any, if you called it a picture, I mean, really any picture or place this month would qualify for the tags. So I mean, there's really a lot of flexibility here if you look at it like that. But if you're looking places like destination places, like tourism places, a travel book or a travel mosaic type book like this would be good. I like using my Crayola markers in these books, and I think they turn out beautiful. So I haven't used them in forever, so. And I have some other water-based markers, so. As far as O, anything ocean themed. So that should cover a pretty big area there. Anything in the ocean, around the ocean, on top of the ocean, by the ocean should work. So there is a color along that Rachel Henderson did. I don't think it was last month. It might have been, it was either last month or the month before. And it was on one of these pages that was kind of a pattern. Oh, this was it, with the seahorses and the fish, and the jellyfish. I really liked what she was doing, so I kind of want to do this, at least this series of pages this month, and follow her color along. And I do need to try my Castle Art Golds in a Joanna Bastard book. I usually use Magical Jungle, but I might make an exception and go in here instead. I don't know. We'll have to see. So, anything by Primrose Coloring, which is another, I think Ava Brown does print under this, and they tend to be a little bit simpler books, not as complex. So I might have 2 baby dragons pictures this month. One out of my Jade Summer and then one out of this. Which would be cool because I haven't colored one in this book yet. I love this one with his little cup of coffee. He might be the one. I could certainly sympathize with him on this early on this Friday morning. I feel the same way, my dude. I did not get to Mythographic last month. However, I want to get to it this month. And I'm going to try to go with Paradise. And I already know which picture I kind of want to do. Or at least I thought I did. Hang on. Should already had it marked. Well, this one might be a toss-up because the one I'm thinking of... Oh, nope, here it is. I want to do this one, and I have an idea to make it a little different. It should be interesting. I'm thinking of using what would be typical colors for each piece and putting them somewhere else in the picture is basically all I'll say. And I don't know. I'll probably leave some elements the same, but the idea I have should be interesting. It should be interesting. So looking forward to that. I have no idea what I'm going to use yet in this. Thankfully, since it's one-sided, I can use marker. So I guess I do have some plans this month. Peter Pan. Anything about Peter Pan would be good. It would be really awesome to get to this one page I've been wanting to do forever and a day, which is this Tinkerbell picture. But of course, any of these. I also like the Captain Hook. He just looks super fancy. So, Pusheen. I have the little mini Pusheen book. I haven't colored anything in. This will be a good month to put some work into this. We mentioned Color Quest, so I don't need that one. Quirkles. Any Quirkle books? I have this Quirkles Cats book. It is by Thomas Pivett too, so that works out doubly. Really would like to do one out of this. I keep saying I'm going to, and I never do. This would be a good month to do it. So we have Puzzle Animals by Kira Shershniva. I think this was one of the first books she put out under her title. I think I've done a 1 in here, and I haven't done any others yet. So sorry if I hit my mic. Princesses. I'm running out of room. Princesses would work. Anything with princesses. And I have already spent a lot of time going over this. I just saw the time. Pastel. Anything. It could be colored with pastel colors. You could be using pastel pencils. Anything like pastel goth or pastel Hawaii or whatever. I've done one picture in here so far. I think I used King Art on this. And I'd like to do another one. Pets. Any type of pet will work. And then I specifically have this Well-Dressed Pets book I picked up that I of course would like to color in as soon as possible because it is adorable. Any of the Pop Manga books by Camilla D'Erico. So Pop Manga Dragons. There's just Pop Manga, and then there's the Pop Manga. Where'd you go? It was right there in front of me at some point. There it is. Cute and Creepy. So I haven't colored in one of these. Would like to do that this month. I do have some really big ideas in my head. It's just going to be interesting if they actually all get to play out. Owls. Owls. This is a great month for owls. So many books I have owls in them right now. So I'd like to knock out as many of those as possible. There's actually A Million Owls by Lulu Mayo. I've done a couple pictures in here already. I would like to do another one, especially since I didn't get to a Lulu Mayo book last month. Any books by Prachi Dewan Sachdeva will work. She has a new release out I posted about on the community page yesterday, and I have ordered, called Farm Ceramic Tiles, but I will probably work in that one and this one because I really like the bright colors in this one. They're just a lot of fun. Let's see, what did I flag in here? Paint. Anything, could be using paint, but anything with like showing pictures of painting or anything in a picture would work. Also, party. Any types of parties will work for the month. I think there's quite a few of the books, maybe Romantic Country and stuff, where they show little parties, and like in some of the where they'll show like seasonal parties and like Halloween parties and stuff, like those would work really well. We have pizza. There's a cute little llama's picture in here that has some pizza down there in the corner. Might work on that one. Pumpkins are a big one for the month. Actually, I think somebody is doing specifically a pumpkin color along this month, so you could hit more than one tag. Like this one would work for the month. I was trying to think of what else was in here. I feel like there's another owl that I've been eyeing. Owls and pumpkins are real good seasonal choices since we are getting into fall here. Party, again, would be a good one. And I was trying to think of what the other one was that I was thinking of, because I have another Halloween book here and I'm trying to figure out why. I can't remember. I'm sure there was a reason, but anyway, Morgan O'Brien is a good one for this month as well. I'm probably going to try to do one each in the autumn and Halloween books, and maybe try to get one more in the summer. Actually, I may just try to color in all her books this month. She just had her newest book launch. I put it on the community page. It's a floral design coloring book. Tammy Colors 2 has a really good flip through of it, and so you have to go check that out. But of course, I've already ordered that, so you will be seeing that here probably next Tuesday or Wednesday on the channel. So alright, so that should give us a good, get some ideas flowing for the alphabet color along tag this month. And again, remember, using any sort of water in your coloring. It can be water, real brush, like watercolor pens. It can be water-based markers. I'm not picky. Watercolors, ink tints, even though it's not technically watercolor, you're using water to activate it. Anything that you really use water to activate would apply for it. And you guys have been knocking it out of the park, so we're going to go with another month of that. Now let me get my tablet and we will go through a showcase of the Instagram images for August. Alright, first up is the alphabet color MN tag that we had for August. Hi, Scamper. I'm going to scroll through them and show them off here on my Samsung Galaxy tab. These aren't in any particular order. I will do my best to use people's names, but if I butcher your Instagram name, I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time. So, so this one is from Spicy Cat Colors, who did a, looks like a buddy color out of 50 vacation miniatures. With Janine. Sorry, Scamper is now up here. And there's Kathy's. I love Kathy's glitter on her pineapple there. Has really pretty sparkle. Oh, and she's got it on the leaves too. The reason why it got so dark is this fuzzy cat is blocking the light here. But I love how her picture turned out. I love her flowers and how she colored those. And both pictures are really, really pretty. RB Dreams, who always has the coolest fashion related pages, submitted this one. I love the blue on it with, like, it almost looks like kind of like the edges of clouds and stuff on it with the little flowers. Love the pattern, love the color choices. If I only had a reason to wear something. Scamper. Ma'am, I am trying to do stuff. Can I help you? Hang on a second. Alright. She was looking for some affection, so I figured I'd take a few minutes and cuddle her, and she seemed happy enough. I think she's on the prowl for some plastic, aren't you, ma'am? She loves just licking plastic for some reason. And I know it's not good for her, so I try to keep it up and out of her way, but I give her credit. She can nose her way to it most of the time. Alright, so, okay, I looked at this one. Again, beautiful colors as always. We have this one from Shayna in Colorland. Oh, yay! I've seen Shayna, I've seen you commenting, but I know you are working your way back into the coloring world, I think, and I love that you had a picture in here. Thank you. Love him, by the way. Cthulhu Kitty here. Love the colors, the orange and the green. I love the outline on the skull. That's actually really cute and another great way to color like skeletons and bones that I hadn't really considered yet. So I like the effect that gives. From Kimber's Coloring 2021, we have this cool mandala. It's a Camellia Angelkova's 50 spiral mandalas. I was really hoping I could get a mandala done this month, and it just didn't happen. But this one turned out real pretty. Love the color combination there. Louise Coloring 41. Oh, this is fun. From the book Modern Witches by Coco Weil. I have the book Witches, but I don't think I have the modern one. And I need another witch book like I need a hole in the head, so but I love how she did her crystals over here. That's actually really interesting. I'm going to save that because I have a baby dragon's picture with a bunch of crystals in it, and I don't know how to color crystals, so that looks like one interesting way to do that, so I want to have that for reference later on. Love her colors. She's got to have quite a bit of a draft when she rides her broom, I'm saying, from that short skirt. But, you know, hey, if it works for her, it works for her. But overall, just a great picture. Love the colors. We have another one with Kathy from Matchstick Matchstick Mouth. Yeah, good job, Michelle. Matchstick Mouse. And it's the summer coloring book, and it looks like she had a color along with Jojo Sahana. And both pictures, of course, turned out adorable. I like his little worm friend there. I think it's so cool when he's in the pictures and on the adventures with them. Very cute. Another one, this one from Summer as well. Looks like she was Spicy Cat Colors, Kathy, again coloring Buddy Color with Carla. I love both of these. I really love how she did her jar of lightning bugs. I think that looks really neat with the little glowing around the bugs, and then doing the different color stars in the sky like the yellows is really cool. Did. Nope. See, I want to make sure I heart these if I hadn't had a chance to before. Alright, so I'm going to show this one because I want to show Ren's picture. This was part of a buddy color I did with her. You saw mine in the completed pages yesterday, but I did want to show hers as well since it applies to the color along, and hers turned out adorable as always. I just hearted my own picture. What am I doing? Ay. From Guinea Pig Coloring Book. M is for marriage. There's a good one. I hadn't even think of that one. Oh, they're so cute. I love the colors she used. And her little flowers and the little doves up here. So sweet. Beautiful picture. I love the shading on the flowers up here. This is from Subaru 68. I like that name. Latry Cotus. Boy, I know I didn't say that right. From Color Art Books Marine by Eclipse. We have this handsome little fella here. Love the different colors and patterns in this one. From RB Dreams, 1961, we have from Magnificent Mermaids by Marjorie Sarnett. Now, you may see some overlap, like I do. A lot of times I'll use both tags in a picture if I'm using watercolor in it, and so other people have done that too. So you may see some overlap between this and the watercolor summer picture. So, but I'll let y'all know when I note that. Love the sparkle on the mermaid tails here. Very pretty. And love the symmetry of the picture. It seems very soothing and relaxing with the coloring, with the color choice. Nature Mandalas by I can't pronounce that name. I'm sorry. I'm going to mess it up. But the one that does Nature Mandalas in Circle of Life, that's the artist. And this is from Heidi's Coloring Place. Love the blue background against the red apples and the green plants. Great color choices here. World of Mice, color by number. This looks like the stained glass version by Sun Life Drawing from Subaru 68. Actually finished the large print version of this last year or the year before, and it is the cutest little book. I absolutely love it, and it's great seeing a picture from it. It reminds me of it. Beautifully done. Subaru 68. And we have another one from that book, World of Mice, with them having some fun with the pumpkin. Very cool. From RB Dreams, another fantastic outfit. Like I said, man, if I could find these outfits, and B, where would I wear them? Because if I wear them at home, they're just going to get cat hair all over them. So, but I love the color choices on this, and I'm not even a pink person, but I really like the kind of salmon and peach colors that are in this as well. So love that against the blue and green in the background. Kathy and Janine, another one from 50 Vacation Miniatures. I love that book too. That's probably one of my favorite miniatures books now, so I can completely understand. There's Janine's. That ice cream looks really good. I don't need any ice cream. And then there's Kathy's. I like the the bright colors she has for her ice cream. From RB Dreams, we have a mandala. Kaleidoscope Mandalas by Mary Robertson. And again, I'm a sucker for bright colors, so I absolutely love the like fluorescent greens and oranges and pinks that are happening here. And that one's from me. That one's from me. From RB Dreams, another one from Magnificent Mermaids. Oh, I like her version of this so much better. I did this picture a couple years ago when I did a Marjorie Sarnick color along, and I used markers, but like I used opposite colors on them, and I mean it turned out all right. But I like hers a lot better. I like the symmetry of the colors that she uses in this. Like in my head, I think using the same colors would just not, I guess, make the picture too plain, but it never looks that way with her pictures, so I don't know why I keep thinking that. But beautiful as always. Another one from RB Dreams. Now, I don't know if I would wear this in public. That's a little too much belly for me. I have a lot more belly than that girl. So I would be showing a little too much skin for my personal taste, but it is still a very cute outfit. And I love those shoes, even though I would probably roll an ankle wearing them myself. Love the colors. RB Dreams, we've got this one. Now, I would wear this dress. Especially looks like it would be comfortable and easily resized using the wrap part of it. So, very cool. Another one for me, another one for me. Do. Danielle Corbin, 78. We have this handsome fella from 50 Safari Miniatures. I love that he's like a little baby, and this is like, you know, has his little toys hanging from here. I like the little crayon. I think that's just super cute. And I love the light soft colors she used in this a lot. I see them used and I'm like, oh, those are so pretty, and then I just need to challenge myself. So this is Eclipse Art Books reposting that awesome fish picture. Danielle Corbin, 78. We have from, looks like Manga Chibi. This handsome guy. I love his little suit, and I love the flowers in the background. Really nice color combination there. From Levi Just Adds Color, we have this from Fantasy Quest, which I think I was just talking about. I love that book. So, very awesome. M is for Sea Monster. There we go. I like kind of knowing what the letters stand for because, like I said, you guys think out of the box so much, and I love it. You think of things I haven't thought of. Danielle Corbin, 78. We have this very cool mandala. Love the bright pinks and blues, but then it balances out a little bit with the darker purples and then kind of the neutral colors there. Really nice color combination. Danielle Corbin, 78. Another Manga Chibi, which I love. It's adorable. Love the little paw prints in the background there. From Subaru, 68, Autumn Patterns, Color by Number. I love the gel pens. I love the glitter on it a lot. Very pretty. From Ryu's Artsy Corner, we have this one. It's I think it's the Malas coloring book by Hannah Carlson. I think. No, this is from Summer Nights. My bad. And that turned out beautiful. I love that faded, not faded, but the mingledy colored background, and I think she did a real good job on the shading on the flowers. Those are just so pretty, especially against that bright green background. From Ryu's Artsy Corner, we have a mandala. Again, love the color choices here. You guys always, I really and truly, I feel like mandalas are very versatile when it comes to color choices. They always seem to come out looking just spectacular most of the time with the different color choices, and this one's no exception. I love the pinks and blues, and then again balanced out by more neutral colors. Colors by VP, we have the Chibi Lolita collection by Mary Reed's Colors. Mary Reed Colors, there we go. Love her background. That is gorgeous. One of these days, I will be able to get a background like that and be happy with it, but so far I'm not having a lot of luck. But I love her strawberries, I love how they're shaded, and her dress. Love the coloring of the skull. It's very cool. Reuse Artsy Corner, we have another mandala, I think. There we go. Look at the metallic shine on that silver. Very pretty. From Latry Catisse. Color Art Books, Pets in Color by Eclipse. Well, this looks different from them. Of course, it's a gorgeous cat, but this looks like a different type of pattern than I'm used to in the Eclipse books. That looks neat. I might have to go check that one out. I'm going to save that for later. Levi Just Adds Color, Little Bugs by Nikki Sharma. Cute little bumblebee. From Heidi's Coloring Place, in 100 Best Adult Color by Number pages. It looks like this one's from World of Mice. Love the shading and stuff that was done on this one. I love that effect. Bet that took some time to accomplish for sure, but it is very pretty effect. Love that. And plus that's really good practice to go from like light to dark with your coloring supplies. Levi Just Adds Color, M is for Mosquito. Well, at least that one looks cute, unlike most mosquitoes I know. From Latricatus, again, we have Eclipse's new book, Color Art Books Marine. We have this fantastic penguin. Looks like a very abstract pop art, not pop art, but I don't know what the term is I'm looking for, but a very abstract, colorful picture. And I really like the different patterns in this one. From Subaru 68, from 101 Unique Mandalas. Love the background there. That looks really neat along with the mandala itself. And then I love the different colors there too. This is another one from, oh, I already liked it. Latry Catus. Catus. Boy, I know I'm saying that wrong and I'm sorry. And this is a neat looking little lobster in the book. Daniel Corbin 78. This looks like the 50 Safari miniatures. Again, love the light colors here. Love those bright blue eyes on them. Looking so innocent, getting that drink there. Hopefully there's no tigers lurking nearby. Colors by VP. Did this stunning picture from Fairy Miracles. Love the shading on the apple and the strawberries. I think she did a fantastic job with this. I love the purples and the blues back here. It's really in the glass work. It's really a beautifully done picture. Oh, it looks like it was part of a buddy color. Rayu's Art Corner. We have a page from a Maria Trolle book. I was trying to see. I don't know which one it is, but it is very cute. Of course, there are cats in there, which is fantastic. I love her watercolor background. That's a great color choice against the other colors. And I love her shading on the cats and the fruit. It all in all, it's just a really pretty picture. Twilight Garden. There we go. Do I have that one? I don't think I have that one, surprisingly. I have to add that one to my list. Danielle Corbin 78, another real neat mandala. I don't mind digital art at all, so anytime you guys want to submit, I mean, for like watercolor summer, it doesn't make any sense, but for other tags, I don't mind digital coloring apps at all. There was a period of time last year where I struggled so much to color. That's all I used for months, and I think they're really neat and can be just as relaxing. So takes even more of the stress of picking colors out of your hands. You don't even have to get markers or anything. So just FYI, I know some people may not like them, but I like them just fine. I love the colors in this. I'm not a big pink fan, but like this is how I would want to use pinks if I'm going to use them in a piece. From Latra Caboodles again, the Color Art Books Marine. Oh, did she? Man, I mean, it's a beautiful book. I love the different art, and that pattern there in the background that's supposed to be the water, I think's really smart. Like, it's not just one solid color or anything, so I like that a lot. From Tamila Kushner. I do not know how to pronounce that. Echidna by Eclipse Art Books. Love the circle patterns here and the colors. From Tamila Kushner again, we have Floating 3D Mandalas by Tabitha Barnett. I see some really amazing ones done in this book, and that might be, I'm not big on mandalas, but that might be a book I pick up in the future because they seem to be pretty easy ones, but the shading around them really makes them pop nicely on the paper. Love the color choices here with the bright pinks and greens and blues. It's very pretty. Love the colors. Colors by VP did this really cool, looks like a bee picture, bee, and that's the name of the book, which would go along with the tag. But I love her different uses of the color yellow. Yellow can be a challenging color, I feel like, you know, depending on what kind of pencil or marker sets you have, it's a bit of a challenge to get some different levels of like real light yellows, almost like cream colors, and then deep yellows, and then kind of orangey yellows, and I think she did a real good job there. Like I said, yellow to me is one of the most challenging colors to get different layers of shading on, and she did a fantastic job in this picture. And Colors by VP, we have another mandala, and this time again with reds. I feel like reds can be a bit of a challenge, but she does a really good job with them here. And it even includes some oranges. I think reds are hard for me because I have trouble seeing the color red-orange and designating it from, like, depending on what shade it is, from either a red or an orange. Like, it's just, I'm not colorblind, but it's just that one color I particularly struggle with. So unless the marker tells me it's red-orange, it's kind of hard for me to tell whether or not it's actually red-orange. So, but she does a really good job of using all the different shades and stuff, and they all come together beautifully, and I love her pastel background there. M Colors. This looks like a Lulu Mayo book. That is so cute. I love the tree with the elephant there. And it's like he's riding the elephant tree. That's very cute. Which one's this from? A Million Kawaii Cuties. Which I believe is the same one as A Million Sweet Things. Is that right? I think that's right. But very cute. Love the shading there. M Colors. Looks like we got some Rugrats, which was a cartoon more my brother's era than mine. He's about 12 years younger than me. So Rugrats was kind of in between our childhood. It was right on the edge of me getting older, and I still watch some episodes, but I don't have the nostalgia for it like I'm sure some people do. Like more The Simpsons, I guess, is more my nostalgia. Ren and Stimpy, and I liked Angry Beavers a lot, but yeah, so still very cute though. Levi just adds color. I love this gal. He is so sassy on top of this little house, this little hay bale house here. He must be a pet, or he must be that's got to be like his little mouse farm owner, because I doubt he can fit into that house. But I love the black and white pattern on him. He just really pops against like the yellows and the greens and everything. RB Dreams, we have this beautiful dress. And another one from Tamila Kushner, floating 3D mandalas again. Great color choices. I think we've already seen this one with the lobster. That one's mine. From M Colors, A Million Kawaii Cuties by Lulu Mayo. Love the little koala bears. That is so sweet. No, and they're willing to have a cuddle puddle with anything, even the sloths. It doesn't have to necessarily be other koalas, which I think's adorable. Love the galaxy theme in this as well. It's very pretty. And from RB Dreams by CL Aldridge. Dang it, that was what I forgot to last month. I was going to color a CL Aldridge picture, one specific one for the color along that month, and I forgot. But this is beautiful. I love the color choices here. And I love seeing her art still out and about. I know, I hope she's doing well. I haven't really heard. She hasn't put anything new out super recently, so I hope, she's doing well. And back when I first started coloring, I was a real big fan of her art, and so it's great to still see it out there, because she's got some really neat mandalas and different types of drawings. So beautiful picture. From Trish Colors, an egg mandala. Love the colors here. Again, you've got those real soft colors that I love seeing in other pictures, and I struggle with using myself because I always want to do something bold. From M Colors, looks like another Lulu Mayo. This might be the Kawaii Cuties. Yep. And love the little raccoons here having some dessert munchies. So are they part of the dessert, or are they just consuming the dessert? That's the real question. Very cute though. I love his little hat there. From from Sherry Denowitz, we have a mandala from 100 Magnificent Mandalas. And wow, this one looks like it took some time. It is beautiful though. I love the colors. Looks like she took a lot of time with layering the colors in a certain way, and it just really pops. I love the purple and the pink, and then the little pops of green, but then kind of some darker ones like red and the dark green to balance it out. From Heidi's Coloring Place, we have another nature mandalas, which is beautiful. I love the sunset blend in the background. Love the water. I love all these little lines that she put in here for the little, like, where it swirls around and flows. Like, I love how she shows the flow of water in this picture. It's very pretty. From Poet Spice, Matchstick Mouse Summer. Very cute. I love it. I love the little dots and lines here to kind of establish that it's the texture of the ground. I think that's a really neat touch. Make sure yeah. Trying to make sure I heart these as I go along. Colors by VP. Again, another stunning picture. This is just gorgeous from Circle of Life. Love all the different colors. I love the color of the smoke here where it's kind of more of like a rainbow pattern. It's beautiful. And you could tell, you know, obviously it's like the different colors here for the moon, or it could be another planet like what's here. So beautiful. From Rosaline Menezes. This is from the Europa Coloring Book by Rita Berman. This is very cute. Love the blends with the pencils and everything. From Sherry Denowitz again, we have Magnificent Mushrooms by Runny Rainbows. I've been seeing the Runny Rainbows books a few times, and they have been catching my attention. So, love this tiered cloud system here, and the fact that it's on a black background and it's just really bright and just real pretty. I love the greens and the blues and the purple pinks here. Just great color choices. From J. Puddin, My Fall Coloring Page. Looks like another mandala with some acorns. Very cute. Ow, ow, ow. Golly. My knee is not my friend. That's what I thought it was from, that cute mandalas book that I see popping up everywhere. And again, I think may end up on my list, because I love the browns and just the autumn colors here are real pretty. From Dutch Coloring, we have Circle of Life. Love this. Love the mountains and the sun and everything, and kind of the flames here on the lantern. I think that's a really neat touch. And I love the color choices with the blues and reds and oranges. From As He, from try to mention the book, but I'm not sure. It's the Millie Murata book. Love the birds. Love the different colors. And see, right now my brain, when it comes to putting colors together, is all like dark pink, middle pink, light pink. I have a lot of trouble in my brain doing like pinks and yellows together, or blues and yellows together. Like, my brain's just not working like that right now, and I want to change that, because every time I see people doing pictures like this, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. Why can't I think of that? And never do. Lavella's Coloring. This is definitely a Hannah Lynn picture. Whimsy Girls Around the World. This is gorgeous. I love every bit of it. The fact that, you know, her clothes are so neutral, and then, but there's so much color around her with the animals. I love how she did the little leopard over here, and the birds, and just the flowers. It's gorgeous. Love this picture. Oh, it looks like she did Buddy colors, so I wanted to show Disney Meg's version as well. That is so cool. This right here is the essence of why I like Buddy colors, because you get such a different vibe so many times when you have two different people coloring. And they're both gorgeous pictures, but look at the difference there. Just the difference in the vibes of the pictures, I just think is incredible. I love it. From Aptly Colorful, this is, I think, one of my favorites because I love galaxy stuff anyway. And this is from Circle of Life. That's what I was thinking. And I think she used watercolor, polycolor. Sorry, one of my notifications just popped up. And even some acrylic paint, and it is gorgeous. I love, again, those purples and blues for a galaxy background. I don't know, maybe next year my goal should just be bound and determined to come up with a galaxy background I like, because I keep seeing everybody else's and they're just gorgeous. So love the colors in that one. Danielle Corbin 78. We have 50 spring miniatures. Love this one with the different flowers, and I like the neutral color on the door as well. It's very pretty. Another one from Kathy and Tammy. It looks like this is from the 3D mandalas. Oh, there's quite a few here. That's their buddy color book, and go away. And I love seeing the different color combos and stuff they come up with each month. So, and the ideas they come up with, they're beautiful. Very cool. Colors by VP. This is from Seasons by Hannah Carlson. I love the fall colors in this picture, the orange and the yellows in the background. Because, like, I don't know, normally with these pictures you would, at least when I'm approaching it, I would think dark background, light in the picture, but she flips it and does the light in the background and then the dark in the forefront. And I think that is so cool. It's just something about that, the way she flipped that just makes this like a super eye-pleasing picture to me. I really like it. The really big focus on the browns and the reds in the foreground of the picture, I think, is just really sharp. From Rosaline Menezes, one from The Way Home. An adorable picture. I love these. Man, y'all really killed it. This is going to be an hour long. Y'all really embraced this tag this month, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Aptly Colorful. This is, she said, her first time using ink tints, and it turned out gorgeous, in my opinion. Love the roses, and then I love the kind of smoky color of the background too. Beautifully done. Merry Full Colors from the Friendship Coloring Book by Rachel Mintz. She's so adorable. Love the sky in the background. That was done really, really pretty. And love her little grapes that she's collecting. And love the details on the grass blades and everything. Just real pretty picture. And I know we've already seen this one. We've already seen that one and that one. And we're done. So yeah, you guys did a lot this month, and I really appreciate it. I love seeing all these pictures. I try to follow them through the month, but I don't always succeed, so it's always a nice surprise. Hang on. It's always a nice surprise to go look at them at the end of the month and then find ones that I didn't get a chance to catch. Sorry, I was trying to get something off my tablet. There we go. It's always nice to go back at the end of the month and catch them that way. All right, so let's look up watercolor summer. Wow. Now this one I'm going to have to hit recent and see if I can find the stopping point. I think it's right here. Yeah, because I remember covering this little guy last month. So it really does go right when I hit the tag for the start of the month. All right. Maryful colors. We have these really neat cactus flowers. And done, it looks like watercolor. Yeah, pencils, watercolor, Faber-Castell watercolors. There we go. Love the bright greens on the cacti and then the flowers. I think it turned out real pretty. Just love those bright greens. And this is RB Dreams. This is actually a book she won during a giveaway and that I had a few months back, and I laughed because I knew she would take and do something awesome with that book, and sure enough, she took this picture, this pirate's picture, and I think did an amazing job with it. I love her two-tone background here, and then the colors on her just match up so nicely. So I feel so good. I know all my books are going into good hands, and this is just a great example of that. We saw that one on Alphabet Color. Coloring with Amy, we have this one from Circle of Life. She used some Artisan Metallic watercolor, Calero watercolor, and it is beautiful. Oh, I love that nighttime background. Look at that. The way it goes from the dark to the purple, that is beautiful. And I love her different colors of fish here. So it's almost like different seasons in a way. Well, whatever be the case, it is a beautiful picture. I love how she did that, and the metallic gives it just a really nice sheen. And we saw this one from Ren, who uses, I think she uses watercolor pencils. And she always does, you know, I say you can't use watercolor, I don't say that, but it's hard to use watercolor in Amazon books. But I have found that watercolor pencils do well because you really don't need a whole ton of water to activate them. So it's a really good way to use them without oversaturating the paper, and she does such a good job with them in her miniatures books. So this is Coloring with Amy from Lulu Mayo. Looks like we've got Bambino crayons, Magic Fly iridescent acrylic paint. So very cool. Love the colors here. Oh, Colorio watercolors on the shell. Beautiful. I love the shine on the background there, and then all the soft pinks and blues inside there. From Ren Kelly, Matchstick Mouse in Neocolor 2. That looks really good for a Neocolor 2 on Amazon paper. I really like how that turned out. Cute. From Ren Kelly, 50 Autumn Miniatures. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And I love the purple pumpkin. I love pumpkins in different colors. It just makes me so happy. I love orange pumpkins, but you know, I feel like you can only do so many orange pumpkins, but I think the orange and purple go together so well in this one. From Ren Kelly, the 50 Diminutive Seaside Scenes. She used watercolor and watercolor pencils. Looks like she used some metallic watercolor for the water, which gave it a really nice shine. I actually really like that. It's really pretty. From Ren, 50 Jungle Miniatures with Neocolor 2 and Inktense. They're so cute. I love the different colors in their eyes. We saw that one before. From Smudge Kitty, we have metallic watercolor paints and looks like some aquarelle, some watercolor pencils used in The World's Wonder book by Joanna Basford. That turned out super cool. I love the shine of the metallic watercolors back here and the color choices used. We saw that one, we saw that one, and that one. This is adorable. This is also by Smudge Kitty from Twilight Garden. Again, how do I not have this book? This is like the second picture I've seen. I guess I'm going to have to pick up Twilight Garden. But this picture is gorgeous. I love the, looks like she used watercolor crayons and Munyo watercolors on this. And I think it turned out beautiful. Love the snoozing kitty in the hammock. That's just adorable. Seen that one. I've seen those. Tamila Kushner, Magic Mandalas, Kieran Dash Watercolor, and Derwent Ink Tints. That is such a neat idea. I used watercolor on a mandala before, but it has been years. But you get such a neat effect with it. It can be a little difficult, like in small spaces, I feel like, but if you use watercolor pencils and like a really small water brush, you can get some really neat gradients and effects, and you can see that here. I love her colors. They're just beautiful. Seen that one, and that one, and that one. RB Dreams looks like she did another one out of the Pirates book, and I love it. I love that he's a redhead here, with that purple outfit he's got going. I would not want to run into him out in the middle of the jungle. Thank you very much. I'm good. He is rather fashionable, but with that big blade and that gun, I would like to pass on that. And I think that's it for Watercolor Summer for this month. So, we got one more month of Watercolor Summer. And so you guys, if you've been waiting to participate, this is the month to do it. And I'm hoping I can have a few more pictures than I did this past month. We'll just have to kind of see how it goes. Of course, you could do watercolor anytime, but I always enjoy this tag for the summer. So, all right, well, that is pretty much it. And tomorrow, good gracious, tomorrow I will be back with my next part of my coloring book collection, which will be going through the rest of the Creative Haven and Dover books, dipping into probably Camilla Derrico, Disney, and Joshua Dunbar is my guess, based on just how long it'll take me to go through stuff. And we may get into Kanoko Agusa as well, but we'll see. So I try to keep those around 45 minutes or so. So we'll just see how far along we get. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you're having a good weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.